just laughing at you crinkling all the paper. What's up, guys? How's it going, Death? Welcome in, man. Hope you're having a good day. I think I'm just gonna turn on the light. Ta-da! What up, Chief? Thanks for the host, as always, man. That's awesome. You're doing great, Death. That's good, man. That's good. All is well. Planted a couple seeds today out in the garden. We just have the little trays. So I did about 100 little compartments worth, so should be good to go. Kylie, thank you for the host. Welcome in. Oh, it's cool, guys. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, we're doing some old school classics. So 24-hour chicken soup with dumplings. I've never made this. I've only eaten this once in my life. All I had was like a taste from someone's soup. And I was like, this is amazing. And I need to make this. So here we are, I think like 2 years later from last time I ate this. Finally got the recipe from my old brewmaster. It's a 90-year-old family recipe, so shout out to Jody. Thank you, man, for that. And then going with that, an iceberg wedge salad, which typically has bacon, tomato. I'm going to put avocado, and then it has a blue cheese dressing. So you can go like as funky or as creamy as you want here. It's really up to you. And for dessert, pineapple upside down cake. What's up, Optrix? Good to see you guys all in here. So, timeline. The soup does take a full 24 hours to make it properly. You do not want to try and rush this because the flavor is just not going to turn out the same. Like, you need to make the stock the day before, or the broth, I suppose, and let it sit overnight and kind of congeal with all the bones. And it'll just be that much more flavorful. So the pineapple upside down cake takes about half an hour to prep and then half an hour to bake. So an hour total. And I think, doggo's crazy. I think we're going to do that first just to get it out of the way. And then we can focus on the soup and salad after. And then I'll probably just pop the cake back into the oven real quick before it's time to serve. That way it's nice and warm. Probably gonna drizzle a little bit of like not whipped cream over top. Get it all saucy. Oh my gosh, Optrix. Yeah, mine is actually pretty nice. I don't often eat iceberg lettuce, but for a salad like this, you need that really good crunch. So the wedge salad does not take long to make at all, about 20 minutes to prep fully. I mean, the longest process for that is just cooking up the bacon. That's it. So ingredients, let's get into this. I'll just quickly post in chat the upside down cake recipe that I'm using. And then I'll go through the other recipes that I made up for today. So this soup recipe is, like I said, from my brewmaster. So all the wording in it is all pretty much his own. It's pretty great. I kept it all his own. He needs that character in there. The only thing I added were like the herbs and then the mirepoix, so the onion, carrots, and celery. And then whatever other veg you want is totally optional. So I think I'm just gonna add some chopped French beans to it as well. And then for the dumplings, it is 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of warm broth that we made yesterday, a 1/4 inch slice of shortening. So obviously you get it in the pound and just slice off a 1/4 inch. And 1 teaspoon each of baking powder and salt. So we'll do those a little bit later. And then, like I said, our wedge salad has bacon, tomato, avo, and I'm gonna do chives thinly sliced for a garnish. And I'm gonna do 2 full heads of iceberg lettuce today. Yeah, I'll probably end up cutting them into like 8 portions. typically you cut it into 4, so that makes sense. And then our dressing is a mix of mayo, sour cream, blue cheese, lemon juice, and salt and pepper. So very, very simple. Simple classics today. So order of prep, we're gonna make our cake. And then we are going to strain our soup while that's in the oven. We're going to pull the bones from yesterday. So there is quite a bit of meat that is going to come off those chicken carcasses still. So we'll fool around with that while the cake is baking. And then we do have some chicken legs here just for extra meat to put into the soup because I don't think we'll have quite enough. I'm probably going to make close to like 10 or 12 portions of soup, and then this is gonna end up being frozen for next week when we move, and then that's a really quick easy dinner for us if we're busy packing or cleaning or whatever. So while the chicken legs are searing, I'm gonna do those in the oven once the cake comes out, just so it's less messy. We'll just crank it up to a high heat, get a little bit of color on there to build up even more flavor in our broth. After that, we're gonna prep our mirepoix and then cook our legs in the broth. So that will take probably close to like 40 minutes, I would say, half an hour, 40. Because we don't want to boil it. We still want to just like slowly cook the meat so it still stays really nice and tender. Rip her open. Yeah, I think it tastes just as good as it looks. Both of those things are very important. Do I use a whole chicken for stock or backs and necks? So Optrix, I usually buy 3 whole chickens at a time. I think it costs around $25 for all 3 of them. And then I take the breasts and the legs off of it and then just put the rest of the chicken carcass in the freezer for whenever I need to make a soup. But if you don't do that, by all means, buy a whole chicken, throw the whole thing in the broth, just simmer it. You don't want to boil it at all. It's really up to you, but obviously you will get a lot more meat if you use the whole chicken. The only thing that kind of worries me about that is the chicken breast might dry out a little bit. Am I a chef in real life or do I just do it for fun? I have been cooking for 7 years. Something's happening, guys.
Oh my god, you just freaked out.
What? What is it?
Look in there.
Holy! Those are like the spiders that used to be in the basement.
Oh, Posh, get down.
Not in the kitchen.
Well, I don't know how to get it out of here. I don't know where it
It's
went.
right there.
Where?
It's
Just
upside down.
squeeze it up and
it's
I'll
already
put it
gone.
up. Already gone where?
Man, that almost looks like a black widow or something. Guys, the spider's like this big.
Benny's freaking out.
You guys have to see now. I don't know if I can. I don't know what happened to it. It went like upside down. Let's see.
I probably injured it.
We're going over. It's in the sink. It's over there. It's all curled up. Oh, it's still moving. It's coming back, guys. It's doing stuff.
Here.
Narration.
There we go.
Man, that's huge. Ah! West Coast life for sure. Okay, let's set this back up now.
He doesn't want to go. Go.
Welcome into our home, spider. But this is not your home. Yeah, just rinse it down. We'll be good. Pick it up and cook it. Yeah, we'll just fry it up. We still got the pot of oil on the stove. Fried Spideys. Okay, why are we sideways now? We messed up the sitch.
Sorry.
Okay, carrying on. We're good. What's up, Mama? How are you? Is it a small tarantula? It looks like it. Who knows, guys? Bigger than a golf ball. Terrifying. Okay. So once our chicken legs are cooking in the broth, we will mix up our dumplings. We do have to roll it out, and I'll probably just cut it into odd shapes. Whatever it rolls out to, I'm not going to be super picky about them being round, because I don't think they're going to hold together too well in the broth. I really don't know. And then lastly, we will make our wedge salad. So we'll cook our bacon, make our dressing up, prep our tomatoes. So I'm probably just going to halve them or quarter them. And then dice up our avo and slice our chives. That's it, guys. All good, Kylie. Welcome back. You just got into bed, Mama? That's good. I am well. Thank you for asking. Hope all is well over there, too. Okay, so let's get on with this cake. Hopefully that spider doesn't come back up the drain. Guess we'll see how she goes. I feel like we're still a little sideways.
Well, let's look at
But I can't... What have we done?
it. No, it's this side. There we go. A little more.
Yeah, there we go.
Was all the spider excited? That's when you were showing them.
Hey, look at that. Okay. Feed it. Never, Chief. You're crazy. Hey, Ethan. Welcome in, man. It is going well so far. Okay, so I have my little mixer set up right here, guys. Right in the view of our camera. So we get to watch the cake being made. And real quick, I just have to fill it with sugar. Sugar. You've never seen a mixer like this, I know. It's a Swedish one. It's a little fancy. Can we fit all this sugar? Yes, we can. Optrix, the mixer is linked in my Amazon gear at the bottom of my channel page if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Oh, Matt. How was the rest of your day, man? The tub of sugar. Whoa, Onionies is in here too? What's up, guys? I'm pumped. Okay, might as well fill the brown sugar too while we're at it, I suppose. Man, you got a 10? It's only April. Or does that mean you're just really white? Shh. That's what I thought, guys. We don't have to tell anyone. It's okay. Hey, Mia. You're lurking because you're sleepy. We'll allow this. Am I calling you a vanilla face? I never said nothing. Maybe you're honey brown and desirable. Honey bronze. What's up, Vune? How was your day? Okay, the sugars have been reloaded. That's the important thing here. Yeah, Anya, I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna be good. New safety slippers. How do you know? Oh, I guess you saw in the other camera. Yeah, these are like a couple weeks old now. You guys just missed Betty finding a spider in the packing paper.
They could go back and look at it.
Yeah, you'll have to go back. You can hear her like freaking out in the background. Ah!
It was scary. You would have done more than that.
Anya, flashback. Don't even go back there. What's the purpose of the right dial? Okay, so the left dial is the on and off and the timer. And then the right dial is the speed. What soup am I making? I am making a chicken dumpling soup. Very, very classic. Vune. Oven baked salmon with thyme, lemon, shallots, and garlic. Delicious. I'm happy that I'm inspiring you. Hey, Fiscal. Oh my gosh. Lord Soren's ring. That's terrifying. Hey guys, let's get into this. So let's go over our directions. So oven's gonna be at 325 and I'm making the cake in this cast iron pan. But I believe you can make it in like the rectangle 9x13 pans as well. So we are going to melt half a cup of butter and then sprinkle in the brown sugar, so 1 cup. And then that's gonna be your caramel on the bottom of the pan. That's gonna make the pineapple taste amazing. And then we're gonna arrange the pineapple slices to cover the bottom and then distribute our cherries around that and then set that aside. And then we're gonna make our cake batter. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess we're gonna have to cut up the pineapple first. And for the directions for our cake, so we're gonna separate our eggs, beat the whites until they're medium stiff. Take them out and then beat our egg yolks. So this is kind of reminiscent of the ladyfingers recipe. Beat the yolks until they're thick and yellow. And then gently fold the yolks and flour mixture into the whites until blended. And then you fold in a tablespoon of melted butter. I like it. Definitely old school. Had you at chicken, Chief? Oh, Matt, you would. I don't know why I'm surprised by those comments anymore. Anya. Okay, let's just move over the mixer for now and we will dissect this pineapple first. Pine Snapple. Hey Ivan, what's up, man? Your car is about to die. Vune. You're having all of the troubles. Wasn't it you whose oven died the other week? The car that your wife wants equals 9 extreme quality gaming PCs. You can't compare it like that. She'll never understand. My cat's about to die. Vune's having a rough one, guys. Okay, let's get into this. Rip our little tag out. Caribbean sweet. Yeah. Okay, first things first, we're gonna take off both ends It was murdered. His oven was murdered. No. Wow. Not a good start, guys. Hopefully I can just clean that off. And this is the second time we've bought a pineapple and it's been weird like that. Aw, thanks, Mia.
That's fine.
It's getting better, but still the outside, since when is it like brown like that? Pineapples are struggling right now, guys. Yeah, RIP Optrix. Not what we want to spend our money on, is it? Okay, so we're just gonna slice along the outside of the pineapple and then we'll core it afterwards. Posh is so cute. Yeah, she's pretty cute, guys. She's a good doggo. Good doggo. She's very serious about food, if you could never tell. She's a foodie, just like most of us are. Okay, so turn it over, and then we'll just clean up this side. Saddest pineapple of life. The oven was sent to a farm upstate. Oh. Well, that's all right, Vune. Browntown. No, it's not a good thing, Chief. Not in this situation. Okay, I think we good. Let's just clear all this stuff off. Jim and helicopter. Holy, it's been forever since I've seen you guys in here. Chief, imagine if she did that. That'd be the greatest thing ever. Yeah, all the boys coming together. Now we got our girls in here too. Yeah, gotta work clean. So important. Hey, Lemon. Hope everyone's day has been swell. We are halfway through the week. Happy hump day. It's getting hotter in London. I saw that. Vader said it was really nice today. They were doing like an outdoors stream, but I never caught it. No more shriveled up balls. Yeah, that's a positive for sure. Okay, so obviously we're not going to use all of this. So let's grab this big container. Probably only gonna use one of these. I'll try and slice it relatively thick there. More snow optics, the worst. So let's do, I guess, 1/2 inch slices. I like a good chunk of pineapple on the bottom of the cake. Don't want it to fall apart. I want it to just like nicely caramelize. He might need half of another one. I guess whatever extra we have, we'll just throw back into this container. I won't worry too much about it. About it. Done. It was 22 today. That's beautiful. It's actually really nice out here today too. It's kind of like overcast, but we'll take it. I think it's supposed to get really nice next week though.
14.
You sustained awesome lip cuts chewing pineapple centers. Oh man, Lemon. No, Chief. Well, at least you got a little bit of work done. Yeah, pineapples, if they're too, like, tart, they screw up my tongue a little bit, too. Let's taste this one. It is okay.
Yes.
It's pretty sad, to be honest.
Tastes like onions off the cutting board.
A hint of onion, guys. But that's a given here, right? Onions everywhere. Onion scented pineapple for the win. Yep, there is 2 lurking onions. It's true, guys. Holy Anya. Even too much citrus or beer? That's rough, dude. Oh, coconut oil is life. You know what, Ivan? The Mr. Clean smoothie or the pickles were so, so good. I'm totally going to make that again. Oh my god, Optrix. Okay, let's start our caramel sauce. So, half a cup of butter and 1 cup of brown sugar. Deadly. Deadly, deadly. Okay, let's do a little cam switcheroo. Double trouble. Let's get a butter. Man, who cuts this from both sides? There's a reason that there's a measurement on there.
I'm gonna say Sam.
We're blaming Sammy, guys. What's up, Stripes? You're only recovering from OMATs today. That's been a while, dude. We're just gonna carry on, guys. Let's make some caramel. Half a cup. And yeah, we're gonna eyeball it. Get some butter. Let's turn our pan on. Our pan on and our fan on. You never use brown sugar for caramel sauce. Yeah, but I think you need it for this instance, for the cake. Okay, that was a little much. I think that's more accurate. Half cup. Close enough. Done. Done, done. Guys, someone can get Eurydice out of there. Please and thank you. We don't need that today. No new friends. Is this European butter? It is not. It's just good old unsalted butter. Made in Canada. Nothing fancy. I wish it was European butter though. Done. Yeah, I know. We always like leave them go a little bit and then we're like, okay, that's enough. They went pretty far. It's okay, Anye. It's all good. Yeah, random racist guy. Nothing new. Oh my god, Irish butter for shortbread. I like it. Okay, next up. Oh, that's melting nicely. I think we're gonna end up using this whole jar, so I'm just going to strain the liquid out and we have to take the stems off. Does anyone else have like a sick obsession with maraschino cherries? I don't know why, but I love the flavor so much. Like, too much. Oh, Matt, of course you can be random creepy guy. It's been like that since day one. You've always been allowed. Aw, thanks, Harry. I appreciate that. He's given me all he's got. You ordered real maraschino cherries from Amazon? I should try and make my own. Oh, the butter's bubbling. It sounds too good. Oh, we still got some juices in there. Ireland has some pretty good dairy. You only have natural grazing, super chill cows. I like it. Luxardo. Oh, like the Zambuca brand? I could be into that. I mean, I love brandy soaked cherries for sure. Those are so dangerous too. I think really any kind of cherry. That's definitely one of my favorite berries or fruits like that. Hey, that's good. They're just so fluorescent. Open the feet, please. Oh, Jim. Honestly, don't even ask, dude. Just don't even go into there. I don't think he's coming back. Yes, Omat. Can we please stay on topic? Okay, let's pack our sugar. Half a copper. Yo, are we still sideways in here? Or is it not too bad? Man, chat is on fire today. Chatty chatters. Don't do it, Kylie. Don't you even touch my cherries. That's why I moved them over to the stove. You can't reach them over there. Salted butter caramel sauces. You are sick, Ivan. And yes, I also enjoy that. I used to be like super obsessed with caramel popcorn when I was younger. And I think that's how I got into like making caramels all the time. Was once I learned how to make it for popcorn, I was like, I can put this on anything. Ah. Okay. So turned that off. It's all melted. Let's whisk in our sugar. And then we'll lay down our fruits. And then we'll carry on with the cake batter. Dang, it smells good though. Something about melted butter. Okay, I'm good with that. Now I can keep up, guys. Fiscal cherries and pineapple. Let's do it. Chief. Am I making beurre noisette? No, I am not. Just melted. It just looks dark because of the brown sugar. Jim. So we do want to make a nice kind of layout for the bottom of our cake, right? So keep that in mind when you're dropping the pineapples down. I'm gonna start from the outside and work my way in. I will rue the day I burn my sauce. It's true. It's true. Okay, can we squish it? Yes, we can. But don't forget, we still have to put the cherries somewhere in here too. So we can't fill up all the space with the pineapple. I think that's good. I might even take one of these ones out. That way we have a little bit more space to put cherries in between. A nice butter and brown sugar soaked pineapple. Okay. See, now it tastes good. Tastes way better than the first piece. Good. It looks magical. We have a couple extra, but I'll just use that to garnish later. Or if Kylie can somehow steal them, then I will allow that. Okay, just gonna munch this and we'll carry on. Yes, limping. I've done that. I did that at the restaurant before for like a private function. It worked really, really well. It looked great. Anye. That is well, Optrix. They might just slowly disappear during the stream. Desposito, get out of here, Jim. Don't even request that. Best song ever. He's joking, guys. What's the dealio with the twice-a-week farm? I'm volunteering there. So how many weeks have I done already? 2, I think. This is my 3rd. So I'm just volunteering at this organic farm to try and learn a lot more stuff about farming and gardening. It's been really fun. It is honestly quite a bit of work. Like, it's very physical, but I've always been someone that likes doing that kind of work, so I'm not scared of that. And everyone that works there is super, super nice, and I think eventually I will get something out of it. Like, they've already offered me a part-time job to kind of cover when people are away, so I think I'm doing good. Okay, that is done. We need to sift together the flour, baking powder, and salt. So 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, Is it all volunteers? It is not all volunteers. So I am the only volunteer there right now, or at least on the days that I work, which are Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then they have 4 full-time people now. So 2 of the people live on the property in like trailers. And then 1 girl lives pretty close, like 2 blocks away. And then the other girl just came from a different farm because it got closed down this season. And honestly, I don't know how much money they make, but I don't think it's very much. And like I said, it is a lot of work. So you really have to enjoy it. But I love being outside, so I have no problem with that. Do they know I'm an international culinary celebrity? Yeah. Yeah, the owner actually watches the show sometimes, she told me. And she said she subscribed, but I think she just followed. I don't know if she really understands how it works, but I'm still good with that. And then I'm hoping that she's gonna, like, tell people about me and what I do, because I always say when I use the products from there. Quarter teaspoon of salt. Done. Okay, next. Exactly, Sporks Hands. But they don't get many people like asking to volunteer. That's the thing. Is you really need to know about the farm and find it yourself. I just go in disguise. You can't even imagine Irish farmers taking on volunteers. It's very weird out here. Like, people have all these huge properties with farms, but they don't want to run them themselves because everyone's getting old. So they're pretty much recruiting all of us young kids. Like, everyone I work with is for sure around 30 or younger. And they're just using us, I feel. But it's fun. It's for sure fun, and it's a good learning experience. Okay, next up. 4 eggs. So I'm going to use 3 duck eggs. I think I have to grab another one. And we have to separate those. And then we'll whip the whites first. And then we need to slowly add in the cup of white sugar while we beat the egg whites. And then that will help them to stay nice and firm. That's what I thought, Death. She might have just found my YouTube through my channel and subscribed that way. But either way, I'm good with that. Yes, Sporks Hands, just trick them into it. At least one of your plants survived, Helicopter. Of course, Lemon, of course. I mean, it is in Discord, but I got you. Considering I'm looking at it right now. There you go, guys. Old-fashioned pineapple upside-down cake. Okay, let's get into these eggies. It's true, guys. I don't know if anything can beat Call Me Maybe. This egg is massive. Ah.
Can I help you with your composting?
Yes, please. Composting.
I feel like the compost lady.
Hello, Rev. What is up, my dude? How was your weekend? I haven't clicked on the link yet, guys. Don't spoil it. I got egg hens. I can't help it. Jim, my man, are you feeling better yet or what? Or are you just like dying out on us? Boom. Those are some yolks. Don't do it, Lemon. Make the cake with me. Let's do it together. It's fun. Egg hands. I don't know if you want egg hands, to be honest. It's a little bit goopy. Okay, mix is coming in.
Are you done with butter?
I think so. Actually, no, I need a little bit more. And the tray is pretty much empty. Okay, going back up so I can click on this link so I can just see what you posted, Omat. I need to see. Oh God. Shouldn't have looked. Shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I'm using duck eggs, guys. Okay, let's get this in.
Okay, it's on in here.
It's all about the lyrics. Well, I have no sound on here right now, so I can't listen to it anyways. But it's all right, guys. Okay, let's do this. Oh, every time I almost forget to plug it in. Every single time. Oh, I have that one too, Optrix, so it comes with both. So here's the other one. Right here. This is more for like breads and stuff like that. It's blue. I know, Ivan. It's seriously the best. So much fun. Yeah, just do a load of laundry in here. No problem. Oh, Matt. Okay, so when beating egg whites real quick, you want them to get to this frothy stage before you add any sugar. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna make this. We're going. Guys, Betty just looked at Chad and she's shaking her head. It's actually not that loud compared to a KitchenAid. We did a comparison in the store. Don't listen to this song. Yeah, don't do it. really nice and glossy. So after this, we're just gonna quickly, actually I don't think we even have to rinse out the bowl. Put the egg yolks in, beat them up, easy mode. So let's get our oven on. 325. Boom. Yeah, fluffers. Like making marshmallows almost. Rev, you tell him. We're almost there, guys. The gloss is real. It all makes sense now. KitchenAid 52 attack helicopter. I love it. And guys, this isn't even at full speed either. Like I could crank it up way higher. Do it faster. Okay. Watch out, world. I think that's all we're gonna get out of them. They're definitely glossy. Look at those whites. Holy. Like, that sheen, though. She looks alright. But you made it. I'm pumped. Squad is in the house. Doggo thinks she's getting the beaters, but sadly, this is not whipped cream. She's like, guys, I'm here. I'm ready. Her face in the bowl. Now she's sitting. She's like, maybe if I sit, I'll get a beater. Let's just do this. Turn it upside down. Best part about this mixer, guys, can literally just do this. Done. So I'm just pouring this out into a bowl. Something big enough that you can fold all of the ingredients togetherwards. Afterwards. Togetherwards. That's a word. We got our own language. Sounds good, but that's amazing. Online, a defensive driving course. Man, I took driver's training. I don't know if it's worth it, but it helps with insurance. Here's the gloop. The gloop that we just made. Yeah, she is in awe. She's like, what are we making today, guys? What is this crazy stuff? Pretty much, Anya, pretty much. I mean, you said it. Okay, now let's quickly do up these. No way, but I love people that do that. But is the glue gluten-free? It actually is surprisingly cheap. I love people that do that, but they do that all the time here as well. Let's go, guys. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go quickly grab the soup out of the fridge while this is going. Got put on the news. Mary. Dead. Okay, we're gonna go faster. I'm good with that. Still very thick and yellow. I might have to whisk these just in a bowl. So I don't know if there's enough for the beaters to really do anything down there. I mean, it's definitely, I can probably just do this. Beat it up. Plus, duck egg yolks are a little bit different in color. I'm happy with that. It's true, guys. Oh, man. Self-service. Holy smokes, but that is a little excessive. Okay, Evan. We heard you. Done. What are we making tonight? That Chen. So right now I'm making pineapple upside down cake. And then we're going old school and doing chicken and dumpling soup and a wedge salad. So now let's dump in our flour, and then we have to just fold this in. So we don't want to get rid of all that air that we worked so hard to put into the eggs. So we're going to be very gentle here. So I'm just going under it and then flipping it on top and kind of turning the bowl at the same time. And obviously you don't want to over mix this either. So you still might find little pockets of flour as you keep folding. I think we're almost there. Okay, there's our cake batter. Wedge salad, yeah, I'm done with this. And I think I might sprinkle over a little bit more brown sugar because I just reread the recipe. And it said 1 full cup of brown sugar, in which I only did half a cup. So I don't know what I was doing. So let's sprinkle a little bit more over that before we put the cake on. We need that sugar. And I'm surprised there's no vanilla. I feel like I might do a little drizz of vanilla as well. I'm shocked, to be honest. Should have put it in with the egg white. Blue cheese, don't even give me that. I want to see that stained face. Yeah, mini tomatoes, they're cherries. Oh, we already added the onion to the pineapple. It is onion scented. Let's just do a couple gloops. Oh, that's gonna be a good piece. Yeah, you guys for sure are drizzing. I know lemon, like what was I thinking? We need the vanilla. Oh, there's still a little flour pocket. We'll just leave it on top. That way it won't get lumpy. Okay, spread it out. Oh my God, the amount of butter in here. Dead. Dead, dead. Not for health, guys. Doctor visits required. Death, thanks for the biddies, man. See, our peeps are already on their way. I better get my butt going. It might be an early stream tonight, guys, but I do have until 6 if I need it. That's the rule. Okay, this is going into the oven. How long? Half an hour, I believe. Bake until the surface springs back when gently pressed with your fingers. Or you can insert a toothpick in the center and it should come out clean. So let's do half an hour to start and we'll go from there. Pumped. Pumped, pumped. Okay, just real quick, I'm gonna tear down the mixer. And then it's soup time. Maybe tomato puree is a smoothie. Don't even eat that. Oh, Matt, how dare you even bring that up? I'm surprised there's been like no puns about someone making a blue waffle for a special somewhere. We should do it, guys, on stream one day. Let's make blue waffle. Everyone will be like, what? Okay, baking sitch. We still need the flour. We don't need the sugars though. We need the flour for the dumplings. And I think the baking powder as well. So we'll keep those out. Please make NE waffles. Yes, but. Okay, so next up, now that my area is cleared, getting wild. We're gonna strain our soup. So let me just turn my camera, because you guys need to see how gelatinized this broth became overnight. And that's the whole point of doing that. So you can see there's like a good layer of fat, but when we go like this, it just like jiggles, right? It's not fully liquid, which is perfect. Oh my God, the dog is dying. Posh ate too much seaweed today. Okay, so it seriously smells so good. All this is in here is the rest of the chicken bones. So I'm gonna pull those out and start pulling the meat off, and we'll start heating up the broth. I pulled out, I think, 4 or 5 yesterday out of 7. The dog ran chat, yeah, she's like just barfing. She's like, I can't. I'm out of here. Okay, are you ready for this? It's gonna get gross, I think. Oh, God. But you can see like just how tender it is. Things are just, I can't even pull it out in one piece. It's just falling apart. Mystery meat dish. No, it's chicken broth. And you know it's amazing when it's gelatinous like this. So like all of the cartilage from the bones is what's making this thick right now. And that's all the good stuff for you too. That's all the nutrients. So that's why I typically buy meat with the bone in, especially chicken. I said it was gonna be creepy. Creepy stream. I think that's pretty much it. I suppose I can use the little strainer to try and get those little pieces out. Oh. Who requested this? Did Nobu call with a job offer after that stream? No. So you know what I did wrong yesterday, guys? Why the rolls were so big and then the nori was sticking out? For rolls that have the rice on the outside, you actually have to cut the nori in half. It makes sense though, right? Because you don't need as much to kind of cover all the ingredients inside compared to if you were rolling the rice on the inside, you would need the full sheet of nori. So now I know where I went wrong. So I'll have to do a re-up of the sushi one time. Looks amazing, Death. Thank you, man. You understand. I mean, as it warms up, obviously it's not going to stay gelatinous. But this is Wellness Wednesday, guys. We're making soup. Something that's going to nurture you. Make you feel good inside. And I think that's it. Yes, Anye. We may or may not have cooked the neighbor last night. I bet you this tastes amazing right now. I'm gonna gross you guys out even more and just have a taste of the gel. Mmm. Straight up chicken. Did I boil it in water? I did not boil it, I simmered it. That's the key here. That's why all of the meat is still perfectly tender and not dried out. All right, Vune. Thanks for chilling, man. You want to teach me a German phrase that you're going to be using a lot. Gutes... Do you say the G like Gellingen? Gellingen? Gutes Gellingen. May all your endeavors come to fruition. Thanks, Vune. You have a great night, sir. Yeah, we'll blame the sushi, Ivan. But everyone except me had it left over today, and they said it was still really good. So, we did alright still. Tastes like chicken. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's watch the magic happen. We'll slowly heat this up. Hanid, hello, welcome in. Have a great night, Vune. Chicken bath water. You guys are bad. Bad to the bone. Okay, 20 minutes on our cake. So, let's prep our chicken legs to bake. Let's do this. And then we can start pulling the meat off of there as well. While we're waiting, and then we need to prep our mirepoix. Rev. How did the sushi and tempura turn out? It was really, really good. And like the sesame crusted asparagus was so good. Like it was really nutty. Super flavorful. Okay, so chicken legs. Probably won't put all of these into the soup. I'll probably leave 2 out. Because the chicken with the wedge salad would still be delicious for lunch tomorrow. Bugging me. My OCD. Fancy Japanese dessert videos. Oh, like the little, what are they called? The little like gelatin. Oh, the teardrops? Are they called teardrops? I don't know, guys. Okay, let's season this up. There's absolutely no salt or anything in the broth yet. I'm using the good old Tony Chachere's. Super, super good on chicken. Those are all seasoned up. Whew. Every time I use that, it goes right up my nose. I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, we might be good. I think we're okay. Okay, let's pick through this. Let's pick through the slop. We're slopping. Yeah, they have some weird desserts in Japan. I don't know if I would be into those or not. So you can see like the cartilage and stuff from the chicken is just like melted. So that's why the stock is so gelatinized from all of that lovely stuff. And the only thing to watch for here, guys, is to not get any bones in with this. Don't want to choke on anything. It's mostly like the spine bones that I'm usually worried about. Everything else is pretty easy to see or feel. Put the sneeze in the broth? No. Seasoned with a sneeze. That'll be the new trend. Oh yeah, Death, you did miss the end. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was really tasty. Not the best, but it definitely is not the worst. But I feel like there's always room for improvement when you cook something. You just gotta learn what you did wrong. And so luckily Sam has made a few sushi rolls before. And so he told me that I should have cut the nori in half, which I did not know. It's not seasoned, it's sneezed. I know, we could be onto something. You love tons of wasabi? I know, that was the one thing that we were missing yesterday was wasabi. But at least we really got to taste the sushi yesterday. You couldn't mask it with anything. Clean bone. Look at that. Just comes right off. Heavenly. It's true, Anya. The sneeze is coming back, man. I feel it. Wasabi on chocolate? Chief, you crazy. We have 13 minutes till the cake comes out. Okay, this piece right here, the chicken oyster, seriously the best part of the chicken. Like always the most tender and flavorful. It's like right behind the hip bone, if you guys are gonna go search for it next time you make chicken. That's a Kit Kat flavor in Japan, chocolate wasabi. The heck? I'll have to try it, Chief. I'm intrigued. I mean, I like the chocolate with chili in it. So I kind of understand where you're coming from. I just don't want to. Okay, we're getting down to the remnants here. And then I'll just strain out the rest again. And be done with it. And obviously not putting this broth stuff down the sink. It'll just go right back into the pot. Go vegan, guys. Here we go. She's dying. Oh, I think she would love this. But chicken bones aren't good for dogs. Because they're so brittle, they can easily choke on them. So I don't typically give her anything like that. But I'll probably give her a little munchin of like the cartilage part. That can't be bad for her. Feeding Frenzy, welcome in. It looks like tuna can juice. I know. Good observation. It kind of smells the same too. I don't know why. Why do we do this? Is this what it means to take stock of the situation? I believe so, Optrix. Stock's on point. There's the oyster. And another one. Anye, you're heading out, man. Well, thanks for chilling for a bit. Hopefully catch you later in the week. And have a great day tomorrow. Okay, this piece of cartilage, that'll be Posh's. We'll set that there for her later. She's like, I don't think I'm gonna get any. Wait, can you sub? What? What are you guys talking about? But it's called the oyster of the chicken. It's the little piece or like the nugget that's right behind the hip bone. So look for it next time you make like a whole chicken. Or even if you buy like a rotisserie chicken from the store, go to get the oyster first. Sneak it so no one else can have it. You'll be like, oh, I understand now. I know, Ivan, yeah. It's like, this is mine and nobody else's. Okay, 7 minutes. Just gonna strain this bowl of schlap. Not to wash the mittens. I guess I forgot, hey? Posh would have been like, hello. Hello, guys. Guys, this fat slick that's just chilling on the top there. Yep.
Fired.
What's up, Shammy?
Your dad fired me.
Sam's fired, guys.
Yeah. See? One wet four.
That's it. Oh, Matt, you're going to take a poop and then going to bed? Sounds good, dude. Thanks for being here. It's always a blasty blast with you guys. The filter is racist. It's true. So this is the other part of the chicken that I got yesterday. I just pulled it after the stream. So we did get quite a bit there. Stay thick and keep it meaty. Okay, Kashi. Come here. You gotta drop the baby. Okay, we'll come a little bit closer. Are you ready? Be nice. She loved it. Keep the dongers raised. Oh, man. Okay. That chicken is prepped, so we'll put that into the broth later. Let's prep our mirepoix. There's 5 minutes left on our cake. I haven't even peaked yet. We've been doing really good. Pretty proud of myself. Time for the onions. Holy, looks pretty good. So it's 3 carrots, 3 sticks of celery. So I picked this onion up and I was like, oh, well that's looking a little bad. So I have this one for backup just in case. Spicy pickled mangoes, that sounds delicious. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought maybe it was like rotten all the way to the inside, but I think we'll be okay. Just try and keep that mold off the cutting board. Oh, this poor onion. Where have you been, onion? What have you done? It's seen some things. Let's just do this. Goodbye. So I'm gonna give this a little stir. Just to make sure nothing's really stuck onto the bottom because I don't want it to burn. Layers matter. It's true. Ivan. Canadians don't look like that. Okay, let's do like a medium-ish dice. I'm not super picky with soups as long as it's bite-sized and can fit on the spoon easily. If it's a pureed soup, then you can go rough chop. You don't even have to pay too much attention to your cuts. The tears, it has begun. Our skin weighs twice as much as our brain. That's a fun fact. Your skin is smarter than his brain. Oh, Rev. You're the best. Sammy, where are you going? Oh, you're going to the locker. The locker. Okay, just quickly washing up the celery because there is some dirt on the ends there. Oh God, 30 seconds. I think it might take a little bit longer for the cake. So let's trim off the smallest amount of the celery. I don't know if Doggo likes celery. We'll see. No crying in Canada. I know, my nose just ran. Surprisingly, I didn't cry. No. The remnants of the celery, like right here. She says, I will not. Okay, let's cut this down. Cut it into thirds. Smells bad. Smelling all right. Let's check it. I'm not gonna give you guys a butt shot. Optrix. Yeah, not your microwave, guys. Oh yeah, she's jiggly still. Like at least another 6. She be jiggling. The most sarcastic mug ever, Optrix. We love it here. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, so try and keep our celery the same size as the onion. That way we won't have any mushy veg. And I think I might cook the bacon for the salad and then quickly saute this veg in the bacon fat and then put it into the soup. Because I firmly believe in sauteing your veg before it goes into the broth. You just want to create that flavor. It won't taste the same if you don't do it. Oh, is it really far behind today, guys? T-minus 8 days. I've gone the last 3 months with it like this. Let me bump it up a little bit right now. See if that's a little bit better. Okay, carrots. Ivan. The chopping just goes on forever. You guys kill me in the best way. Okay, let's go in halfsies. And then I'll probably just cut it in half again lengthwise. This smaller guy, I probably won't cut at all. So I'll do that. These thicker guys, let's do into 4. Maybe 5. They be thick. Kate training for the next date. Yes. Gotta keep my skills on point. Death, you're going rouge. Cactus, chili, and bamboo steak stir fry with sweet veggies. That sounds delicious. I've never had bamboo steak. But I do enjoy eating cactus. Rev. Did your old lady cut it down for you? Clicked gaming. Breed of dog. This is a Hungarian Vizsla. So they're originally bred to be fowl hunters. Hello.
Sorry, I didn't know they were coming home.
Oh, I did.
Oh, because I was busy. She saw it.
What does cactus taste like? Honestly, it's pretty mild if I can remember it clearly. No? But the fun part is you get to like peel off all of the spikes though before you eat it. Doggo makes a mean goulash. I bet, you guys. Good catch, girl. Okay, cake check again. How much was the cutting board? I can't put a price on it because my grandpa made it. Okay, let's do 3 more minutes. Still had a little jiggle. Do we want some garlic in here, guys? But Chief, this cutting board, I mean, probably close to $100. Yeah, it's priceless. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a little bit of garlic. Free 99. No, she is not eating the celery, guys. She says there's no way. She's better than that. These are the doggo scraps that she leaves for me. Okay, so other aromatics for the soup. I just picked a couple sprigs of thyme, and then we have a little bit of sage. So I think I might put those in the broth right now as it's heating up. So it can kind of infuse, and then I'll just strain it out afterwards. And then I believe it's time for us to get on with our salad. Yeah. So while the chicken legs are cooking, we can fry up our bacon, chop all of our veggies. Yeah, no celery until it's sauteed. Here is our bacon slab. So this is homemade bacon from Sam. The good stuff. Ah. I think that's the last piece of the homemade bacon since we made it, so that means we'll be making some more bacon when we move. A little bit more still. It's super spongy though. Let's just do 5. 5 minutes. Hey, Chrissy, what's going on? You still remember the time your friend's French girlfriend was at your house cooking a meal? She asked where you keep your estrogen. Oh yeah, I know, that's the French word for tarragon. You're probably like, what are you talking about?
You want some?
What's up, Tom? How are you? I wish you could smell this right now, but instead we'll just look at it. We got that deep smoke. Just a wee bit smoky. So we're gonna make little lardons for our salad with this. Broccoli beef has bamboo in it sometimes. I'm doing good, man. Doing some classics today. You can't use hoisin sauce. How come, Death? Oh, yeah. And this bacon is like double smoked. It's almost like the English bacon. You think you have a lard on? I like it. What is this, lard? No, it's bacon. It's bacon, but... Yeah, Nom is right. Oh, your mom's on a diet, Death. Nice. That's amazing that you're cooking for her. Okay, let's gather this all back up. Then we'll start slicing and dicing. What do we got? 2 minutes left on the cake, and then we should be good this round. Then we'll let it rest. And we'll fry up our bacon strips. You're busy with work, Tom? That's no fun. This cutting board is the most challenging thing to cut on, if you guys were wondering. Gotta got those skills. Okay, 2 left. Just sliding all over. Looks perfect for rolling up on though. That makes sense, Chief. I should use the fish cutting board to throw off the bacon. I like it. It'd be like, what am I doing here? I must have gotten lost. Just washing my knife, guys. Getting the porky goodness off. Fingers still smell like bacon. Let's hope that doesn't happen, Ivan. That'd be sad. Okay, cake time. It's coming out. Oh yeah, so you can see the flour on top there. You can just kind of smooth it out. It's so spongy and happy though. So we're just gonna let that sit before we turn it over. Oh my god, hot dog and french fries stream the first day. I could be into that. Okay, so for our chicken thighs, let's do 450 so we can sear them up really, really well. Do I ever use a stabilizer like cream of tartar when I do egg whites? I never do, honestly. The only trick that I sometimes do is just put a little bit of lemon juice into the egg white before you whip it. And that helps stabilize it naturally. I know! I'm so happy you noticed that, but pineapple mittens for the pineapple cake. Okay, and let's move this. Oh, this is boiling or simmering. Let's turn that low. I'm gonna move that cake elsewhere. Just so I can have the space on the stovetop so we can fry our bacon. So let's put chicken in. And we'll put cake right beside. You want like a nice medium-high heat for your bacon. Won't the lemon juice burn once you whip it? No. Trader Joe's stream first day in the new place. Yeah, except we don't even have Trader Joe's here, sadly. I'm just gonna line a plate with paper towel to put the bacon onto. That way it won't be as greasy. Trader Joe's America. An Xfinity van running a red light. But the stuff that you're doing right now. Okay, next up, while we're waiting, I suppose we can make our dressing. And I'm just gonna whisk this up. I think that will be just fine. Classic dressing setup. So we need mayo, sour cream. I need to grab a lemon and some blue cheese. Cue the sizzling. Aw, we'll get a posh minute. I like it. And I'm sure Posh would love that even more, guys. Yeah, a lot of hand washing. At least we would get it over with at the beginning, though. Okay, we got that set up. So 2/3 of a cup each of mayo and sour cream. That's so true, Ivan. Actually, while we're on this topic, is your name Ivan or Elvin? The fam and I have had some debates over your name the last couple of days. It's Elvin. Betty was right. You should have corrected me like a week ago. You're too nice.
How about enemies? You called them enemies for like a month.
Yeah. And then depending on the thickness that you guys like your blue cheese dressing, you can thin it out with like milk or water if needed. I'm gonna go for a little bit more of a runny consistency, just because it is a salad dressing. Can ranch replace blue cheese? Why not, Chief? I don't see why not. If you don't like blue cheese. Flop. Okay, I think that's more than enough for us. Let's just do this. The smell is a hard no. See, I don't know why, but I love blue cheese. Since 1993, that's impressive. Well, thanks for understanding, Elvin. Ranch is for plebs. It's pretty awesome that they pack these individually now. I'll probably just end up putting this other one into the freezer. You can do that. You love every cheese, Chrissy? Yes, that's the way to go. Even the really stank ones. I don't know if I can do all of the really stinky ones. Sometimes they're just like too funky. Brie is your favorite. That's my boyfriend's favorite cheese too. It was totally the far future. I love it. So let's set a timer for our chicken. I think I'm gonna check it about every 10 minutes. So you don't want to burn that skin. You just want it to brown really nicely. And so far the bacon is not splattering. Oh yeah. But do you guys have ranch powder though? That is the question. Used to have to make the ranch tubs at Denny's. Oh my god, but... Okay, first things first. We always have to taste this. So salty and stanky. I'm just gonna measure it onto the lid here and then I'll crumble it up pretty fine. I find that this just makes you salivate a lot when you eat stuff like this flavor. I'm good with that. Kylie, you're back again. Woohoo! Yes, Alvin, Gruyere. Probably one of my favorites for sure. Rev, that's where you draw your line. I like to put it on my popcorn, if that helps at all. Ranch powder on popcorn. So good. Hello, Chickadee China. How are you? It was. It's true. Oh, yeah. Okay, done and done. Let's get a rinse of these hands. Do you like blue cheese? With the salad?
I'll eat the one that gets in. I don't want you to fight
His toy looks like a dead chicken. I love it. Thank you for noticing all the small things. That gives me lots of humor. Okay, our lardons are about halfway there, I would say. So we're just getting that like slow render of the fat. Sounds good, Chrissy. Thanks for letting us know. Oh, wabbit season. Okay, spoon is coming out. I can break up the blue cheese a lot finer with the whisk as well. And I think I'll just leave that spoon for tasting. And this lemon should cut the funky flavor a bit as well. So start with a small amount. And if you feel like there's not enough, you can always add more, but you can't take it out. Don't break up the blue cheese. Yeah, this is some a thick dressing, guys. Just gonna add a touch of half and half so that we can actually drizzle it over the salad. Yeah, bacon's almost done. I think I'm just gonna turn this pan off while we finish the dressing. Thick and stinky. Oh, you guys. And then we still have to add salt and pepper to this after. Yeah, I'd like to know what goes on in the dog's head. Still a little too thick? Still a little too thick. Elvin, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we hit the happy spot. Yeah. All of the cheese got stuck in the whisk. The heck? Thanks, Elvin. Unofficial contribution. Okay, we're gonna switch to a spoon now. It's not as funky as you would think it would taste. It's not that bad, guys. Especially once we add some salt. And pepper. A good amount of pepper. And that is happiness. So it's easily drizzleable. Let's have a little taste. Perfect. You can really taste the sour cream and stuff in it. Add half a bottle of sriracha. That would be delicious. Spicy blue cheese sauce. It'd be like buffalo wing. Okay, so bacon. Coming out of the pan. Our timer is just about to go off for the chicken. It's browning up pretty nice. Yum. Yummy. It's happiness. I think I need a little piece. Mmm. The cake is out limping. We haven't flipped it or anything like that yet.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that now before we carry on with the rest of the stuff? But the question is,
I know what it is now. Jody got tied up for Richmond. He was super excited to watch your show.
who?
Jody.
What?
But he got tied up in Richmond, so he wasn't able to.
Jode. Okay, this is gonna be scary, guys. The flipping out of the cake. Hopefully it all works. What? I think first, before I start, I'm just gonna go
Oh, they don't usually cook when they're flat.
around the outside and loosen it up. Because the bottom should not be stuck at all. It's definitely super spongy. Don't flip it onto the floor. Dun dun dun. Now I got this. Okay, ready? Ready, ready. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I heard it.
Did you hear the plop? Plop. Oh god. Okay. Ready?
Dun, dun, dun.
It's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Clean pan.
Yay.
Perfection. I'm so pumped right now, guys. That worked so well. Damn, look at that cake. Mmm. Yeah, she's fluffy.
I can't wait for dessert.
I'm sorry, you guys. I make it look too easy. Let's grab our photo real quick. And then we'll carry on with our salad and zuppa. We are at 5 o'clock now. Still good timing.
I can put this stuff
I still need that for the
in.
biscuits.
Oh, you do? No. I was gonna help.
Betty was gonna help. She didn't know. Okay, now that that is done, chicken is looking good. So I think I'm just gonna put that right into the broth right now and let it finish cooking that way. And then we'll pull the meat off of it afterwards. It should not take too long because this is almost fully cooked. So let's move this back over. I'll just use a pair of tongs to drop that in. That way we'll get even more chicken flavor in. Yeah, when we heard the flop, we knew all was well. Unless only like half of the cake came off, then I was maybe a little bit scared. You made lava cakes, and after flipping the cakes, the ramekin slipped out of your hand and smooshed it. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. lava cake. You don't deserve that. So we're kind of like poaching the chicken, I suppose, at this point. And all of these pan juices are going right into the pot. So now that the bacon is out of that pan as well, we can start to saute our veg. And then we're pretty much there. What's on the menu for tomorrow? Breakfast! The moment you guys have all been waiting for. Okay, oven is off. We are good with that. Let's turn our bacony pan back on. There's quite a bit of bacon fat in there, but I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, roasted first and then poached. All of the flavors. Yes, Chief, we're doing Eggs Benedict, and I'm making chive biscuits instead of English muffins. Breakfast sausage from scratch. We're gonna learn how to poach eggs, make hollandaise, and then we're doing one of my favorite brunch salads has bacon vinaigrette. We're getting all of the porky goodness this week. Yes, Chief. He's cooking with me. Lemon. Thank you for the biddies, girl. You gots to go. I hope you have a great night and maybe catch you tomorrow. Sorry, just opening my tomatoes. Oh God, the chicken in the pot, it looks too good.
Are we reusing this?
The oil? I think so. How much tomatoes for our wedge salad? I would do about 2 cups worth. So probably like that. Okay, our pan is almost hot. I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break while we're waiting for that, and we'll be back to finish this stuff up. back. Autism Mama, good to see you in here. I know I love cherry tomatoes too. I like all tomatoes though, I'm not picky like that. Veg is going in, be careful it doesn't splash. Definitely going to be a hearty soup, as always, though. Did you guys see that celery fling? It went right into my hand. Weird. I'm doing good, Mama. Thanks for asking. The sun is shining. It's beautiful. What do we got for temp? 16 degrees out today. We are at Laundries Anonymous. No underwear. You guys are crazy. Okay, we're just gonna cut these in half. That way you don't have to worry about putting your fork into it and the juice like going everywhere. Sound. Sizzling and slicing. Captain Commando. I've actually never heard that. Nice term. It sounds hot. It's a hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, well, like 8 days. Think about being honest.
Okay, veg is cooking nicely. Not too much browning action starting yet. Next up, avos. You make bennies at least once a month? Yes.
Sure, just show me up in my upside down.
Yours was good.
Yeah.
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 Just don't get what you need.
I know.
I saw it.
You have all your biscuit materials too? Okay, well, if you get into Discord, I put all the recipes in there today.
Lemon pie upside down cake? That'd be delicious.
An orange one?
Yeah.
Mmm. Let's do 1.5 avos. We'll pray that this one is perfect. Because you never know what you're gonna get. Pretty nice. Hairy hands. We only tore it up a bit. At least it's right still. Hippie chicks with no panties. The heck? The heck?
So I can do it on a little bit and also yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, that's sizzling up nicely. And I'm sure this chicken is going to be done quite soon as well. Just floating around in there. Yes, but those are the best avos. You don't want to waste that flesh with having the pit in there. You want the smallest pit possible. So I'm just going to dice this up. Kind of the same size as what the tomatoes are. Get nice big chunks. Oh, forgot to plug the craft top back in. Low battery, that wouldn't be good. Stream just cuts out. Gone. How old is the chopping board? Older than me.
No, actually, probably about as old as you.
Okay, so 27 years old then.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
What?
25 maybe.
What season?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's definitely well seasoned. You just have to pick up chives, Elvin. Do it. I'm gonna be so pumped if we make bennies together.
Is there some croutons or something?
If you want it, but I'm doing dumplings.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it is seen some stuff. For sure, guys. It used to be Betty's. And then she gave it to me and she regrets it.
I want it back though.
And then my aunt has another one, but it's darker wood. Super, super nice. Still in really good condition. I think it's less used than this one though. It doesn't have as many knife marks in it at all. But I saw that you were messaging, but I haven't checked anything yet. But thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, avos are done. Tomatoes are done. Veg is just starting to brown up. Probably like 10 more minutes for that stuff. Let's check off our list. We made the cake, strained the soup and pulled the bones, seared off the chicken, prepped the mirepoix, cooked the legs in the broth. We have not made our dumplings yet. We've cooked the bacon, made the dressing, prepped tomatoes and avos. I'll do up the chives right now. And then that way the salad is done. Just picked these little wee ones today.
Innocent little
This is so
sweets.
cute. Yeah, they're just starting to flower. We're gonna try and chop this as fine as possible. So try and line up all the ends together. And then we'll go from there. Plucked in there, prime. Do I sharpen my own knives? I do. I have a whetstone here. I haven't used it, but I need to get my knife fixed because there's a little chip in it before I use the whetstone, just so I don't make that worse. Pretty good. If I want to be picky, I'll just pick out the ones that are a little bit longer. If you're gonna do something simple like a salad, guys, you still need to pay attention to the presentation. Okay, last thing, I guess we should just wedge up our iceberg lettuce. Chrissy, I just saw that you followed. Thank you. The chives never had a chance. Nope. But they look lovely now. Yeah, 45 minutes. But perfect timing for the stream to end. I like how you planned that. Thanks, Alvin. Guys, in case you didn't know, fruit and veggies, more matters. We got some sizzle action happening back here. So when I take the chicken out, this mirepoix can go in. Or I'll put the mirepoix in and take the chicken out and just put it into that pan. Cook with Death Fury, 420. No, it's not ending yet, Death. But just said she had 45 minutes left, and I said same amount of time as the stream. Don't be scared, man. You got this. So let's cut off the end. And I'll touch up the kind of rusty parts after we quarter it. I think it might even look nice if we cut this down a little bit further and just kind of layer them on top of each other. That That way it's not super awkward to eat. Is that potato? Jim, you're still in here, man. I'm shocked. For a few minutes. Awesome, dude. Definitely nice and crisp. And it's good that it's not just all white. That means it might actually taste like something. More potato, more problems. Every time. I don't know if you'll eat this, bro, but we can try.
No.
She doesn't know yet. Well, she's mentioned it. Iceberg is a thing for doggo. Okay, lettuce has been wedged. Oh my god, Jim. Vegan hot dog. Just put a carrot in a bun. Brew. Okay. We're going up. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's turn this off. I don't want to pour all of the bacon fat in there. I'm just going to rinse off my slotted spoon that I used earlier. How do you make the dumplings? That is honestly my next step, Fiscal. I've never made these dumplings before either. But it seems pretty straightforward. Some vegetable scented bacon fat is what we got in the pan now. Okay, veggies are in, chicken's coming out. How do you make the ducklings? Yeah, we eat vegan steak. Didn't even know. Does my recipe require thread to cut them? No, Rev, it does not. It's not that fancy. Okay, so chicken, we can look at it here. The meat is kind of falling off the bone. That's exactly what we want. We'll just let it cool off in this pan and then we'll pull it and put the meat in. And like I said, I'm only going to pull 4 of these and leave the other 2 whole. It would be super good on a salad or something like that.
There's like lettuce all over the floor. Gosh.
You gotta tell her. Clean it up.
Look at it.
Pashi.
Come eat your lettuce. What is this mess everywhere?
Okay, that's gonna cool. Let's look at our dumpling recipe. Your grandma just puts flour and water in a cup. Next to it, a dough and pick off pieces and throw them in their soup. Nice. What? The canned biscuit dough? I like that way too. Okay, so what we do, I need to take out 1 cup of the chicken broth just so it can cool off a bit. And that gets put into the dumpling mix. And we may have some veggies in our dumplings, but I'm not opposed to that. Yum. That layer of fat though. Too delicious. Rush, my dude, welcome in. Just waking up. Wait, is it your weekend still, man? We're chilling. We're just about ready to put the dumplings into the soup and everything else is pretty much there. So 2 cups of flour. Mix all dry ingredients, crumble in the shortening, and mix in the broth. So 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. Just gonna grab the shortening from the fridge. And I always use either cold butter or cold shortening when you do this kind of stuff. Getting happy chef withdrawal. Holy smokes, Rev. Back to work. No. Really, dog? Now Posh thinks she has to bark. Could we just not do that? Rush, you gotta check out my cake, man, while you're in here. I'm pretty stoked about it. This is the pineapple upside down cake. It turned out amazing. I know you and Mrs. Rush would love this one too. No, it's not long, man. Like 8 days. So soon. Thanks, Rush. 2 cups of flour. Bucket's almost empty. That's a good thing. One teaspoon baking powder. Just a week until move with Kate. I like it. And then don't forget the salt in these, otherwise they will taste pretty bland. They're gonna be dope. I know, I'm pumped. Okay, shortening going in. Elvin, thank you for the biddies. Your account is now empty. Well, thank you for draining it on me. Fiscal, homemade chicken fingers, mashed potatoes, and chicken gravy with corn. Now that's a classic dinner. That's like the awesome version of a Hungry Man meal. Good old TV dinners. But good thing the guys weren't in there for that one. Okay, our little pieces of shortening. So now we're just gonna mix it in with the flour. Kind of just rub it in between your hands to break it up. And that's what's gonna make the dumplings really nice and flaky. And then these have to, I guess, steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. So keep that in mind as well, just so you guys don't end up pushing your dinner too far back if you want to make this soup. Okay, that's super flaky. Now for our broth, which is warm. So let's use it sparingly to begin with, because I don't know how this should end up. Just gonna kind of mix it like that. And I know it says roll this out, but I might just drop it in. It's gonna get super messy. But dang, it smells good. Kind of just keep folding it over on itself until all the flour is absorbed. I think I will have to use up this little bit of broth that's sitting here though. Totally okay if there's some veggies that go in there. It's a Hungarian style. Awesome, Rev. Okay, we're doing posh dumplings then. Doggo approved Hungarian dumplings. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I don't want to overwork this, right? Or else it's going to get tough. But you do want it to be somewhat formed into a dough-like consistency. Elvin, you gots to go. Gonna try and get home early for tomorrow's breakfast stream. Thank you so much. Look forward to hopefully cooking with you tomorrow. You have a great night. Okay, so we have 10 minutes to pull the chicken. And then get the dumplings in the pot. I just saw the follow there, so let me catch up. I broke Streamlabs, guys. Clicked on the browser page, white. Muted girl with the follow, welcome in. So let's put that aside for now. Bring this over. I don't think we have to pull too much because we already have this amount of chicken. So maybe I'll do 2 extra legs and that's it, guys. We're looking good. Maybe soda bread. It's super sticky. I mean, this one is pretty sticky. So this chicken is just what I pulled off of the bones from when we made the broth yesterday. What? Let's give it a stir and see how this looks. Oh, thanks a lot, Time. Making a mess. Where's our other tree? Okay, trees are coming out. That's definitely looking good. And we still just have to cut up some beaners as well. That's why she uses thread. Well, that makes sense, Rev. We sometimes used a kind of thread to cut goat's cheese because it's so sticky like that. Age of the Gamer with the follow. Welcome. So we're just going to add a little bit extra veg to the soup. Trying to get stuff out of the freezer. Once again, just cut them up bite size. The filter always saves the day, but there's no way I wanted that in my chat. Thank you, Automod. Thank you so much. Save those or not. And then because this is kind of frozen still, I'm just going to turn up the heat a little bit because this is going to drop the temp of the broth as well. Van Al Handyman, 3 months in. Thank you so much. That's the farger, guys. Oh, everyone knows what a farger is. I would hope so. And if they don't, well, they should watch Austin Powers then. It's the farger. Let's get the ice off the cutting board. Turn it up. Still got that lid. Okay, 3 minutes. To get some cheek on. Might have to snack a piece. Yeah, that's tender, guys. It's delicious. We're not going to put the skin in the soup. There's already enough fats in there. But you know it's cooked when you just, the bone pulls out. So much chicken. Give us all of the chicken. Yeah, I'm going to be jarring up some of this soup, though, for next week. That'll be an easy reheat meal for when we're moving. And plus, it's healthy. But Dad's trying to find where the emote is. He wants to onion spam with you. He did it!
Hey.
Woohoo! And then while the soup is cooking up, while the dumplings are going, that's when we're gonna do our plate up for the wedge salad, and we'll do our tasting of that. I don't remember that one, Rev. I had chicken tonight, chicken tonight. I'm sure that's how it went.
I don't remember it.
No, you are old.
I don't remember it. I'm old, but it could be American.
Yeah, it must be an American thing, Rev, because no one here remembers it either. 140 is old. Chicken destruction. This is so much easier to take apart than the carcasses that stayed in the broth overnight, though. Those were just like gelatin. Okie dokes. Let's just get all of that stuff into the compost. Chicken into the broth, and then we're putting our dumplings in and covering it. And it says no peeking or else it's bad luck. So we'll set our 15-minute timer and then we'll lift the lid. But lucky for us, we have a glass lid so we can still see through. Gonna add some salt to this first, because once we put the dumplings in, we don't really want to disturb it. Nice and colorful though now. Touch more. Okay, one more. Ready? Rev is a geezer. We are bad, but okay, we're dropping. You do want to kind of pull this apart so that the dumplings are all the same size. That way they'll cook properly. Okay, now to wait for the magic to happen. Yeah, they are thick. Not like we're gonna see it too much anyways, but 15 minutes and go. It's a sauce brand called Chicken Tonight. What? 1992, guys. I was 1. But wasn't even born. She wasn't even alive.
Okay, that's like giving me some deja vu. I have
Betty's
to
having flashbacks. You gotta go, Rush. Good night, Rush. Thanks for popping in as always. Hope you have a good one at work. Okay, let's get our wedges. So that's kind of the idea I had for plating wise. See, you're not crazy. We never said you were crazy, Rev. Doggo face. Doggo, what are you doing? Do you like bacon? Oh my God, the soup is looking too good.
Oh, there it is. Do you remember
And the sauce. Posh is in love with the chicken. Let's go back in time. Okay, so I would present it this way. I think. Kind of prop it up, I suppose. And so let's start by drizzling our dressing over. And then we'll kind of just stud the vegetables and the bacon on there. So we don't want to cover that stuff with the sauce. It's too thick. And you don't need too much of this because it is super creamy. So I think that is a good amount. Obviously you can go back and grab more if so desired. Let's get in with our tomatoes. Just kind of stack them up wherever they'll stay. Yeah, but you were -1. Bacon strips for the win. Now our avo. Beautiful avo. One right on top. Ten minutes left on the dumplings. I don't know if you guys can see into that pot at all. I think so. It's not steaming up too much. And then lastly, Farah's, make something more delicious than this. Well, you don't know what's in the pot. And plus, burgers are Friday. We're making fresh ground burgers on Friday with homemade brioche buns. Such a good Friday thing. Dumplings are disgusting. That's not very nice to say. Bud will not have this.
Oh, yeah.
In case you guys want to push limits like that. I know we can't all make friends with salad, but let's at least try. I think I just want some nice cracked pepper on top to finish. It's so old school, I love it. Where is the dunce hat? Exactly. It's okay, Farahs. Everyone has their own opinion of what they should eat. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go take a quick photo of this and then we're gonna get into it. Seven minutes. Thanks, Farahs. Yeah, I've made these brioche buns quite a few times already. They are amazing every time. And the recipe I use is always from King Arthur flour. Do I make lasagna and pasta? Yep, I've made all of those things on stream already. Cheesecake, I've done mini cheesecakes already. Thanks, Dexter. I know, I'm just gonna get in to taste it. And then it's almost soup time. It's too good for the likes of you. Never rush. Or never rev. Gonna try and get just a nice bite of everything. Might get a little out of hand. Ta-da! Mm-hmm. Need the avo. It honestly just tastes like a BLT. Like the blue cheese isn't strong at all. Reminds you of Khaleesi. Thank you. That's awesome. I do love the braids. Keeps everything contained. Yeah, her hair was always so beautiful in the show. Very envious of that. This is delicious, you guys. Like, despite how heavy the dressing may look, it is not overly stinky with the blue cheese flavor. Like, it's very fresh. Probably because of how crisp the lettuce is. And then you get that little kind of sweetness from the cherry tomato. And obviously the smoke from the bacon kind of just cuts everything. Super yum. To a place with a crummy range. It's not that bad. It actually heats up very fast. It could be worse, for sure. Okay, so now we still have 5. Still got 5 minutes, so let's just cut a piece of this cake. Palsh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you're about to witness. How was your day today, man? If it was more sushi, you'd be upset. Okay. How do I want to cut this, though? That is the question. It just looks too good. I know. I mean, luckily the pineapple is nice and soft, so let's do it this way. Cherries, are they gonna cut? They are. Success, my friends. Success. Ethan, your day's been good. Dog, thanks for the biddies. Pharaoh's, when will I make cheesecake? Yeah. Typically, I do requests by either donation or bits. And then my top cheer and my top donator of the week, I'll always pick them to request a meal. But even if you're not a top donator, I'll still allow it. I always like to make different stuff. What do we want, thirds, or it's a pretty big piece?
No, smaller.
Yeah, like cut this into
Oh, I can't really see.
3. Get a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of cherry. We still have some unwhipped cream. The Labrador style cheesecake? Oh my god, Polish. That sounds amazing. Two minutes, my friends. T-2. Yeah, whipped cream everywhere. Do it. Well, that looks like perfection. Yum. It's like the cheaper version. I know, I love cherry cheesecake. Strawberry cheesecake, yeah, that's a close second. Guys, dessert before dinner, winning. Just a little drizz of this. Make it all happy. The pot has been turned off. We're going in. It's super light, but you can definitely taste all the butter in there. There was no skimping on that. Yum. Love the maraschino cherries, guys. It's a nice little cake. Would be great with some coffee. Yeah, it's very spongy. And then obviously the fruit is pretty heavy, so it balances out really nice. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Soup and salad tonight. Polish, you've come to the conclusion that an upside down cake reversed is still the same thing. Because if it's downside up cake. Oh man. Yeah, those blowed up. They got blowed up. I steamed up my camera. I have to take photos so I can send them to Jody. Let's get in here. Chicken is still amazingly tender. Got a good mix of veg in there. Let's get one more little dumpling. Yum, guys. So simple. Sounds good, Polsh. Thanks for checking up on us. I'll have a thick piece of cake for you. You got it, dude. This is where we're at. And the biddies. Thanks, man. I hope you have a great night. What did you miss? 3? 3 left the jar. So pumped. Big dumplings? Thank you, Rev. I will take that as a compliment. Okay, I got a little piece of dumpling on here. A little bit of chicken and some veg. Well-rounded spoonful. I hate burning my mouth. Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Tastes like grandma made it, for sure. The dumplings kind of just melt apart in your mouth. But the broth is like super, super rich in chicken flavor. And we didn't add any fake stuff this time. It was all just from the chicken bones. That's amazing, guys. I wish I could send this to all of you. Because this is like the perfect Wellness Wednesday meal, for sure. I will be super excited if any of you make this for your family. Okay, thanks for the new subs today, guys. The biddies and the follows. Yes, but that onion. That is it for me. Pretty much ending right on time. 3 minutes past. So any newbies in here, I don't know if there are, but feel free to check out my channel page. If you want recipes and stuff like that, click on the Discord icon and that will get you all of that stuff, as well as you'll be able to kind of private message me if you have any cooking questions. And then my most active social media is Instagram, so feel free to give that a follow as well. Perfect timing, but we seriously finished at the same time. I love it. Rev, it's okay, man. You gotta live your life. Death, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Feeling the love. I hope that your dinner works out. I look forward to the photos for sure. Let us know how it goes. And other than that, is there anyone on that we want to raid? Guys, Sushi Day is on. You want to get in there? Let's do it. I love the sushi. We're going in. Everyone, have a great night. Love you all. Get ready to go in. Let's do it. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Oh, they're just finishing plating too. This is perfect timing. Night, guys.